Hey everyone, yes, we're back on another video, and today we're talking about the Habs and the Leafs, and I know it's a late video. Wasn't able to put it up on time, but I'm here, and at least if I do it today, we are on time for sure. Now, the Habs and the Leafs, and the final score, 2-1 Habs in regulation. Yes, 2-1 Habs in regulation, so that's just amazing to know that. And the Habs win. Good. Yes. They get it. That's awesome. Good things to see there. So let's get into some of the stats here and all that. We'll start off with the bottom stats here, shots on goal and all that stuff. 30 shots by Habs, 36 by the Leafs, 6 more shots by the Leafs. Not a big difference there, but definitely shots about even, I have to say. The forward percentage, 56 to 44. Definitely the Habs had a lot more in the offensive zone. Definitely for sure they looked a lot better than the Leafs, kind of scrambling, trying to get something together, not much or something. They were kind of just trying to get something for sure. The power play, no power play goals, 0 for 5, 0 for 4, but I know that on one of the power plays for the Maple Leafs, Paul Byron did score short-handed. We'll get into that into the third period he did, but that's what happened. 13 penalty minutes by the Habs, 15 by the Leafs, 55 hits by the Montreal Canadiens and 27 by the Leafs. So Montreal more hitting, that playoff style, that hitting and all that. But the Leafs need to have that more hitting to succeed here. You know, Habs really trying to get things special, the hits. You have Anderson, you have Gallagher, you have Perry, who likes to hit some at times. You have Edmondson, Sherratt. You have some guys here hit, but on the Leafs you got like Wayne Simmons, maybe Jake Muzzin, um, maybe Nick Foligno. I know he got in a fight with Corey Perry, but it's not enough. You know what I mean? I just feel like it's just not enough still. So, you know what I mean? So 13 blocks by the Habs and 10 by the Leafs. Now let's get into now the goal scorers as we have here. Starting off with the Habs here. And the Habs looking very good out of the gate, getting that pressure, showing that playoff hockey intensity that we want them to be doing. And Josh Anderson, very good. It was just, the Leafs trying to go up the ice, trying to pass, and they do, and they get Joe Thornton, and Joe Thornton kind of went off a play to Eric Starr, and he just puts a home run pass down the middle, and Josh Anderson, his speed is just so good, and that gives the Habs a 1-0 lead, and man, Anderson got a lot on that. Sometimes he goes so fast, he runs out of room. This time, he was able to get that shot, the speed, split right down the middle between Sandin and Bogosian, which aren't the best D pairings, I have to say. Sandin is definitely better, but, Anderson uses speed, going right down the middle, and he scores. What a goal that was, getting that shot, and just clinking it in. Glove side. 1-0 Habs. That was 12:08 into the first period from Eric Stahl and Tyler Toffoli is what you have. In the second period, we go to the second period. At least getting a little chances for sure and all of that stuff. But William Nylander, who always lets us score against the Habs, and Carey Price. That's how things go. It is what it is, but at least the Habs won. That's all I care. But definitely. So you had, a scrum behind the net of Carey Price trying to get things loose, and at least kind of get things loose, and it goes back to Hall, and Hall gives it to Riley, and he gets the shot to the net, and there was no chance for Carey Price. He, Nylander was right there. The puck was loose and scored. Even if you like Jonathan Quick with his long legs and quick ability, it was just still hard to make. It just popped right in front of the side of the goal, right on the side of the goal, like it was right there. So what are you gonna do? You don't have a chance. And William Nylander scores some. Nick Foligno and Morgan Riley. Remember in that first period, John Tavares off on the stretcher with the Ben Sherrod hit, which then he was falling down, and then Corey Perry running in. Not his fault whatsoever. He was just trying to get out of the way, and his knee went right into John Tavares' face, and Yeah, he was concussed for sure, and he's out for the playoffs. And yeah, it's just too bad for him. He's a great player for sure. And now it's for the Leafs to rally around John Tavares and try to win. You know what I mean? But I hope the Habs do win the series for sure. But we'll see what happens. It's just game one. That's all it is. It's only game one for sure. Now let's get into the next period here, and we have the third period, and we have with Paul Byron, he scores from Yoel Mia, and that's a short-handed goal. The Leafs trying to get something started, not much. The power play hasn't been the best for them. It's been mediocre. It hasn't been really the best, and you know, and that's what happened even during the whole season. The Leafs just not good enough on the special teams for the power play. And he had Matthews trying to move it up, and then he had Thornton, and Thornton kind of like gave it away there. And then Byron, his speed, remember his speed, very key. And Nyland tried to actually it was Santine trying to block him, trip him almost, kind of try to bury him, kind of do something to like a hit or something like that. But Paul Byron stayed right with it. He kind of fell to one knee on both knees, but he used those both knees to kind of get that shot and picked it up. And a little chip, glove side, and Jack Campbell trying to do that poke check, and he just missed. He's late on the poke check. Campbell's down on these pads, down, and the glove just not up high enough. And you know what? Byron did such an incredible job staying with the puck, staying with the play, and he did that in 2017, but not as amazing as this one against the Leafs. That was in the regular season. I don't know if anyone remembers. He just blew by everyone and went in, but this is definitely a better goal. On two knees, he's on his knees and he scores this. Literally, that's pretty amazing. I have to say for sure. Um. And yeah, it's 2-1, and Price just 35 saves. And of course, 28 saves by Jack Campbell. You know, does John Tavares affect us? Both teams were rattled by this. This game was easily going to go to OT if Byron didn't score, for sure. If that meant that the Leafs would have won in OT, who knows? Maybe the Habs would have still, pulled it out. But I don't know. But we'll see what game two entails. It'll be really interesting. That I was so happy. I also have a Habs shirt coming for the playoffs. It says, the Habs, and it has the playoffs right on it. I got one last year for the Flyers series, Habs and the Flyers. This year I got for the Leafs and the Canadians, so I'm really happy to have that. I can't wait to see what happens. I kind of hope they move on to the second round so I can get a little bit more merch. Whatever else, they have a little bit more selection after the first round. Second round, they add more things, so it'd be kind of cool to have more things. I kind of want to. Just saying. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy the day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.